everybody, it's Shawana Intarazim here from yoursacredtransformation.com. And today is day 319 out of 366 days to transform all fears back into love. We're really getting up here. I'm like doing the math going, wow, it's going to be 366 days in about 42 days. And oh my gosh, like what's left? I'm really curious about what's going to happen. And yesterday we've been looking at your vulnerabilities, the gold mine of your happiness with vulnerability fears, looking at specifically the vulnerability of staying true to yourself. And I invited you to try on an exercise where you identify the vulnerability in terms of staying true to yourself, what situation it is, the sensations that go along in your body with that when it comes up. Let's see. And then just starting to give some breath and some space to it so that you can have a little more intimacy with it. So we're going to jump off today from that point. If you missed yesterday but you want to join in, go ahead and look at it. It's day 318, and then you'll be prepped to start for today. So here we are. We've opened up to the vulnerability. There's more space in it. There's more awareness. And I was sharing yesterday how I just felt like there was a lot more room in the vulnerability. And for me, the vulnerability that I shared was letting myself be more of an extrovert, which is actually more of an expanded state. So I'm wondering and inviting you to consider what will happen for you, like what wants to happen from that expanded state, from that more spacious state. What is it that wants to come from that? And I think this is a wonderful inquiry because you're all opening up to your vulnerabilities because there's wonderful gems and jewels in there. You wouldn't have clicked on this post if you weren't interested in some way of how your vulnerability is literally the gold mine of your happiness. Something of that must have been attractive to you. So the vulnerability of being true to yourself, there's something in there that's really valuable for you. And the specific vulnerability, if you're connected to that, is going to be a real jewel for you to dig into and open and expand so that you can have what's on the other side of that vulnerability. So for me, what I'm experiencing, just kind of going into this more openly with you, more nakedly with you, is a larger sense of possibility of maybe being more of an extrovert. It's like I feel giggly, I feel a little vulnerable, but I also, from having done the work from yesterday, I feel more expanded. I feel more room inside. I feel like there's a center there. So once you get into that expanded state, in addition to the vulnerability, having more okayness to be there, you can also bring your breath right into the center of your body. So I'm actually focusing on feeling it just a little bit above my stomach, and from the place of deep, more space, to then grounding that through my belly. I'm just going to do that here for a moment and invite you to do that with me. An amazing thing. Just simply in 2 breaths, I can already feel that what I opened up to in the larger space has more ground. You can expand that ground by going from even your belly and sending the energy all the way down through your feet and then back up again. That's also really grounding as well. So we've taken the vulnerability. We have identified the being true to yourself vulnerability. We have identified the sensations that go along with that. We have breathed into those sensations and given them room to exist. We have opened up to a lot more space inside. We have opened up to a lot more room inside. Then we have inquired as to what wants to happen. So the movement of where we're going or what might be trying to unfold on an evolutionary level starts to happen. And then to ground it even more, breathing it into the belly and also down through the feet. So I am inviting you to try those and see what happens. They're really helpful for me, really helpful for my clients. I want you to enjoy those, and let's see what greater truth about yourself comes to fruition. I want that for you and every human being on this planet. Being true to yourself is a worthy and noble endeavor, and one not easily achieved because of all the challenges that can come up with it as well. So thank you for watching, and I look forward to seeing you tomorrow. Take care.